You and Andrew Jones were born one day apart in the Caribbean. Your career home run totals are one homer apart. Your slugging percentages are identical at .486. I mean, you can't make this up, right?
Exactly. Hard to explain. I have so much admiration for Andrew Jones, and I'm so happy he got the call same way I did, and being able to play against the Atlanta Braves and see Andrew from close, it was fun to be able to compete for him.
Two center fielders. It's amazing when you look at the history of baseball, and center field's a glamour position. There aren't that many, and every one of them is elite. Here's the list. Now, you overlap Ken Griffey Jr. and Kirby Puckett, but the rest, they come out of mythology and legend. Ty Cobb, Tris Speaker, Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Duke Snider.
Well, I'm so happy that God gave me the opportunity to play as a center fielder for as long as I did in the big leagues.
Beltrán back to the wall, leaps up. Oh, he caught the ball! Beltrán with a magnificent play!
So grateful to be able to be in that group.
Well, if the Hall of Fame wants to make a little display for switch-hitting center fielders in the Hall of Fame, there's only two names, Mickey Mantle and you. That's good company.
Deep into the right field seats.
And he will have a home run from each side of the plate.
Talking about you being a switch hitter, your path to that was unusual. It came relatively late in your development as a ball player, and Kevin Long, the hitting coach, had something to do with that.
Yes, 19 years old. I go to Kevin and say, Kevin, you imagine if I can become a switch hitter? I think that will help me. And Kevin goes like, let's do it, let's work. And the fact that he was very patient with me and the way he teach me how to find my swing, Kevin is part of who I am as a baseball player.
He has homered from both sides of the plate in this game.
Most switch hitters have a better side. Usually it's the side that corresponds to their throwing arm. But you hit .280 with an OPS of .843 left-handed.
Home run for Carlos Beltrán!
And you hit .279 with an OPS of .834 right-handed. Virtually identical.
There's no doubt that when you're a switch hitter, you have to work both sides. I always felt that I needed to be balanced. So if I went to the cage and I took 30 swings, I needed to take 30 swings from the left side. It was a lot of effort that I put into becoming a switch hitter.
Beltrán, 10 of 22 during the division series. 4 home runs, 9 runs batted in.
You are a legendary postseason performer. But you told a story once about going into your first postseason and how nervous you were. And it was teammates that put you at ease.
Yeah, I mean, I learned from Bagwell and I learned from Biggio. Those guys really explained to me that after coming from Kansas City, American League Baseball, going to the Astro, National League Baseball, I thought that I needed to make crazy adjustments. They say to me, hey, don't worry. They like to throw fastball here, be ready. And then all of a sudden, little by little, I start feeling comfortable.
You sit up here almost speechless.
It's not that easy.
People can look at Baseball Reference at those postseason numbers, individual postseasons overall. They're just staggering. You had one in which you hit 8 home runs in a single postseason.
Carlos Beltrán has matched Barry Bonds' 8 home runs in the postseason, and he's done it in about half the games.
But I want to talk for a second about 2006, because the image that sticks in people's minds is the rookie Adam Wainwright throwing a perfect curveball, which you take to end Game 7 of the NLCS between the Cardinals and Mets. But in that NLCS, you hit 3 home runs.
Yeah, I mean, I play well, but not good enough. Not good enough to help the team, but I feel like I play well. I feel like when I think about that at bat, I wanted to be in that position.
The bases loaded, 2 out. Bottom of the 9th, 3-1 St. Louis. And wouldn't you know it, the season rests in the hands of Carlos Beltrán.
We play hard. We put a good effort into putting ourselves in a good position. And unfortunately, in that moment, it didn't work out for me.
The 0-2 pitch, curveball in there, strike 3 called. Carlos Beltrán caught looking at a curveball, ends a marvelous Mets season and sends the Cardinals to the World Series.
Being from Puerto Rico, explain to an American audience what it means to Puerto Rican baseball players to think about the legacy of Roberto Clemente?
He's everything to us. He's our legend. Doesn't matter what you do as a baseball player. And let's say I could have more hits than him, I always was going to end up second, because Roberto is the guy who basically opened the doors for the Latino players, not only on the field, off the field, the way he impacted baseball. So we're proud of what Roberto did for us. But at the same time, I want to continue to use my platform as a baseball player and as a Hall of Famer to tell the younger generation that doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter your background. If you effort yourself and you put the time, good things can happen in your life.